In a development that's generating considerable excitement among fans, a glimpse of the Cybertruck's remarkable interior has recently come to light, suggesting a potential price tag of $42,500 and indicating a scheduled release on November 30th. The disclosed details have ignited speculation and anticipation, prompting discussions on the actual quality of the revealed features. If the speculated information holds true, the Cybertruck's exceptional performance is showcased through its impressive off-road capabilities, setting it apart from competitors in the electric vehicle market. The question remains, how remarkable will the Cybertruck truly be on the day of its release? Join us in today's episode of Tesla Global as we explore this unveiling in greater detail. Thank you for returning to our channel. Before we delve into today's content, we kindly request your support by subscribing if you haven't already. Don't forget to ring the bell to ensure you never miss any of our intriguing videos in the future. Now let's dive into today's topic. As the revelations about the Cybertruck's appearance gradually become familiar to passers-by and true fans, all we are focusing on is the interior design. A close-up shot of a Cybertruck fan shared a full look at the exterior before getting to the important matter. We'll be talking about what the overall impressions surrounding the Cybertruck are. The first here, the guy shared a video stating that $50,000 is the value of the Cybertruck. This differs from Tesla's initial announcements on the first day of its launch. However, based on inflation and supply shortages in recent years, he believes it is a reasonable price for a newly released electric pickup truck. Tesla might reduce the price as they did with the Model 3 and current Model Y, which significantly dropped since its initial reveal. Tesla will strive to improve its production to make it faster, cheaper, more efficient, and an overall better product. If the accurate price is $50,000, when combined with a $7,500 tax credit, you could own it for a lower than expected price of $42,500. When strolling around the Cybertruck, you may notice a set of all-terrain tires, which might make you wonder why it seems to use different types of tires each time. It's easy to understand that the release version would come with all-terrain tires initially before you add off-road tire options for snow or muddy terrains to your order. This time, the hubcap has been removed to reveal a captivating wheel design, and we appreciate this wheel design when it's not concealed by the hubcap. Certainly, when it comes to owning a Cybertruck, we wouldn't hesitate to exclude it from the options to use Cybertruck with the most minimalist wheels suitable for off-roading. Moreover, you can add it as an option, but it needs to be ensured that it operates securely when moving on the highway at high speeds. Inside the cabin, the interior space is truly vast, and looking at the floor space under the seats, it's quite roomy and comfortable. For a tall driver such as Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, with a weight of up to 260 lb and a height of around 6'5". The driver can sit comfortably inside and perform impressive maneuvers while controlling a beast when navigating through rough terrain. We see many other trucks can do this, so it may not be unique to the Cybertruck, but there is a lot of space here. To place items on the floor in front of the driver, a plus for a pickup truck that's supposed to fit in a standard 20-ft wide garage. A notable point here is the steering wheel, which no longer features the Tesla logo at the center. Instead, it showcases the distinctive Cybertruck logo surrounded by illuminated control buttons. We used to think that maneuvering could become challenging when control buttons are on the steering wheel. Now we could speculate about the possibility of drive-by-wire and buttons with easy reach of the hand, allowing the driver to easily navigate even in off-road conditions. Over the years, pickup trucks have evolved to meet consumer demands for lifestyle vehicles with larger cabins and more luxurious features. Ford's first-generation F-150 had a ratio of 36% cabin and 64% bed. Now that ratio has shifted, with the latest models having a cabin ratio of 63% and a bed ratio of 37%. The Cybertruck is also equipped with a rear control screen, which seems to set the stage for further improvements in the Model Y, as the final version of the Model Y does not yet feature this design. Additionally, the center screen provides us with a comprehensive view of its actual range. Based on our calculations, Tesla initially announced that this vehicle could travel over 500 miles on a single charge for the highest price variant and 250 miles for the base variant. However, the first release version may have a range of 300 miles. In this instance, we can see that the Cybertruck is in a charging state with a current battery level of 71%. Although Tesla is using a percentage ratio for the battery charging status instead of displaying the remaining status in miles, we can still get a fairly good idea of the displayed range through some simple calculations. To account for potential rounding errors, the remaining 16 miles displayed on the navigation map would use 5% of the battery. This means that each 1% of the battery can cover approximately 333 miles, providing an operational range of 333 miles from a full charge. However, we believe making any predictions based on these observations is not advisable because we don't know how the vehicle is being driven, and this can significantly impact the range. Therefore, it is not prudent to make any assessments until we see the figures verified by the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA. The EPA's range is expected to be significantly longer, but some reservation exists among reservation holders, as Tesla has mentioned a range of over 300 miles for the dual-motor version of the Cybertruck, expected to be the first version released. Moreover, Elon Musk believes that an electric vehicle doesn't need a range beyond 250 miles. From Musk's perspective, if you can drive at a highway speed of 80 mph for 3 hours straight, you'd want to stretch your legs, use the restroom, and have a slice of pizza during that time. Your car would be fully charged and you could drive it another 3 hours and repeat the cycle. Most of us tend to agree with Musk's belief. It's rare for someone to drive continuously for 5 to 6 hours at highway speeds without taking a break. It's meaning an electric vehicle with a range of 250 to 300 miles is sufficient. According to our informal observation, based on the charging network map, charging stations are typically spaced about 125 miles apart across rural areas in the United States. Clearly, there are exceptions as Tesla continues to build and expand its network. Additionally, California, with its dense Tesla population, appears to have a higher concentration of charging stations. How can the Cybertruck show off its full potential? All of us still seem to be curious about the off-road capability of the Cybertruck, as promised by Tesla. The glimpses of the testing results are somewhat limited, as we only see a few video clips of its appearance at off-road testing, locations in the Hollister Hill State Vehicular Recreation Area or at the Baja Off-Road Racecourse. There aren't many final results revealed, but we can make some conjectures based on the testing results that competitors of the Cybertruck have also conducted at similar locations. Pre-production testing gave us some hints, and now we have additional context to supplement in the form of a comparison between the Cybertruck, Ford F-150 Lightning, and Rivian R1T. Ford's CEO, Jim Farley, took the first shot at Elon Musk by sharing a video of the Ford F-150 Lightning tackling a staircase challenge similar to what the upcoming Tesla Cybertrucks are expected to face. A Rivian R1T owner also took their truck on the same named road, creating what seems to be a direct showdown between the three beasts. There are many factors that could lead to the F-150 taking the lead. These factors include the driver's experience, tire pressure, tire size, temperature, suspension system settings, and many other variables that need careful consideration. We still have a bit of a memory of the Cybertruck's victory in a towing challenge against the F-150. The Cybertruck has a towing capacity of up to 14,000 lbs in ideal torque, which could play a significant role in certain challenges. In addition, the Rivian R1T, currently the off-road champion among fully electric vehicles on the market, has a suspension travel of 61.2 in and a ground clearance of 14.4 in. In contrast, the Cybertruck can raise and lower itself by 14 in between the highest and lowest suspension settings. In theory, this gives the Cybertruck a clear advantage over Rivian and Ford. This is not to mention the Cybertruck's exoskeleton made of stainless steel, providing additional flexibility when facing challenging environments. Even in challenges like the Tommy gun test and shooting arrows at the Cybertruck's steel shell, these actions hardly affect the passengers inside the cabin. There has been much reasonable discussion about this clause. According to our reports over the weekend, on one hand, nobody likes scalpers, and a clause like this could help deter their behavior. But on the other hand, nobody likes being told what to do with their car once they've bought it. It's yours, and you should be able to do what you want with it. Such clauses are uncommon but have been used by Ferrari. When buying a new Ferrari and reselling it for profit, you would immediately be blacklisted by Ferrari. Nevertheless, there is still a possibility that this section may reappear in future versions of the agreement or possibly in an agreement specifically tailored for early Cybertruck buyers. Firstly, the purchase contract terms that Tesla has posted are not unprecedented and are believed to be enforceable. Do you think Tesla's legal team is unfamiliar with simple contract law and they've signed much more complex contracts with foreign countries to establish and operate their factories on their borders? Secondly, this could be just an experiment to gauge public sentiment before the launch date, and it has certainly garnered significant attention. It wouldn't be surprising if it reappears with modifications to make the terms more palatable. In my opinion, one amendment could be that there are no restrictions on reselling the first Cybertruck you attempt to sell, but limitations would apply to the subsequent use of the vehicle, such as access to the charging system, warranty, and repair. The future fees for those who resell may be seen as an installment penalty. Speculators and some greedy dealers have harmed the prices of new electric vehicles, as seen with the Hummer and others. The damages can be significant, so Tesla might want to put an end to these price hikes, damage to the sales volume of electric vehicles, and potential harm to long-term customer bases. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Tesla news on Tesla Global.